Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next review. Today, we're looking at the Transformers the Movie Studio Series Autobot Wheelie. And it's pretty good. Not great, not the perfect adaptation of Wheelie yet, but it is much closer than previous iterations. I know for a lot of people he's too small, and they prefer the one from the Prime Wars trilogy, which I don't. I think it's too big. It doesn't look enough like Wheelie from the movie in Season 3. This one does, however, but there is other things that just throw it off and don't make it what we should have gotten for a Studio Series figure. Still, I like it enough where I definitely added him to my shelf, and he looks good. He's a good size with the War for Cybertron trilogy and our current Legacy series that we're getting. But let us take a look at our packaging first. Great image of Wheelie there. So very cool on that. Studio Series, Transformers the Movie. You can see that open box windowless design again. Studio Series, Autobot Wheelie, Transformers, the Movie. On this side, another image of Wheelie in robot mode. On this side, up close of his face. It is a core class. On the bottom, we've got our barcode, along with a bunch of other words and stuff. And on the back, we have our product shots, and we have everything else on the back here, including our warning: don't eat anything, don't swallow, small parts, you'll choke. And the core class Studio Series figures don't have the backdrop like the bigger figures do, so it's cool. Yet, you know, it's whatever. But getting into Wheelie, here he is, and he does look pretty good in car mode. It is definitely has that, you know, the closest of the car mode for Wheelie that we've gotten, except one issue that you can see: them fists are sticking out the back. It would have been nice if they could have figured something out, like even if they like collapsed in here and had something that covered it or something like that. It is very off-putting. Yeah, it's the biggest flaw that throws off the car mode. Otherwise, the car mode looks great. It looks definitely a lot more like Wheelie from the movie in Season 3 in his vehicle mode than we have gotten in most iterations. I think the only one that does it even closer is the third-party company that did a Masterpiece style Wheelie. They got it a little bit closer, I think, or as close as we'll get. But this definitely, you know, that form of Wheelie's vehicle that we are used to. He rolls very nicely on all four tires. Definitely has the color. We do get this piece that opens once I can get a hold of it, and whoa, there's his head. He can see you. But yeah, not too bad. There's the bottom. You can see a lot of stuff the way it folds up. You know, the back, which again you can see a slingshot hiding back there. That is the storage for it. So very cool that they did that. I like that because it's out of the way. It's not sticking out the top or the side of the vehicle. It's hidden in a really nice way. It just would have been nice if something could have been done about these fists. But oh well. It still works for the most part. That's the most off-putting. So yeah, that is going to be it for his vehicle mode. Other than the colors, you know, we got this sort of pinkish, dark pinkish with the light reddish or lighter reddish, kind of orange, mix of red and orange, honestly. And then this like pinkish color Autobot symbol, the blue silver on the hands. and then the gray. But yeah, so let's get into transformation, shall we? First thing we want to do is want to untab the arms. See, they tab in here, and I actually had to shave this one down a little bit because it did not tab in fully originally, but that's alright. We can bring this up, and while we're at it, we'll bring out the slingshot, set that off to the side. Now what we'll do is we're going to untab this piece. There we go. So untab the foot, which got tabs right here that plug in those slots right there, and then this sort of fits in like right in there. You can kind of see how that fits. Then we're gonna bring this all around just like that for now. Now we'll separate the legs, bring them out like this, and then we can rotate them. Same thing here, you just want to kind of bring it out and rotate it. Then rotate the feet, and then rotate the leg. So same thing here, rotate the foot up, the toe, rotate it there. And there's that pretty much done. So now I'm going to open this up. I want to bring all this down like this, keeping this open so we can bring the head out. Then we close that back up, and this is going to tab, and these tabs are going to tab in to those slots right there, just like that. We can bring the arms down like that, and then untab the backs of the lower parts of the arms so we can give him his elbows. And there we have Wheelie in his robot mode. And it's not bad. It's a pretty good Wheelie, especially for the price. Not perfect. So many things could have been done better, but at this price point, this is not bad at all. Definitely looks a little better in robot mode than vehicle mode. There are still issues with both modes that could have been done better, but it would have brought the price up. And at this price point, this isn't horrible. I mean, we've seen so much worse at higher prices, especially in earlier series. But yeah, not bad at all. So let's take a look at that head. Really good head of Wheelie. Definitely has that stylized, that look, you know, kind of gives you that edge of the hat type of look like a kid would wear, especially during that time. Silver face and bright blue eyes. That same pinkish color on the rest of it. And Autobot symbol now prominently on his chest. Like, the transformation isn't bad too. It's a decent transformation. And then there's the feet. Articulation, head moves all the way around, can look up about that far, down not so far. It is on a ball joint, so you can look up like this, or you can use that transformation. Would have been nice if it, when you brought it forward, the bottom part would have locked in, but what can you do? Arms go out that far. Full 360, it's on a ball joint. You can bring it up that far though with this transformation joint, so very cool on that. Elbow is on a ball joint, so that's what we get for our swivel around the bicep. Elbow around 90, kind of looks off because you got this big section here. Nothing for the wrists, nothing for a waist. Legs, you can do a pretty good high kick. He can kick back a little further when you move it around all of this. And about that far for the splits, not quite the full Van Dam. Being on a ball joint, that's about what we get for our thigh. Knee, we got 90, and the foot just moves up and down. So that is pretty much it. Kind of, you know, not bad for a core class. A few things, like I said, could have been done better. But all in all, it's not a bad wheelie. And the final thing we can do is give him his slingshot. And that just plugs into either hand, like this. And there he goes with his slingshot. You can kind of give that look like he's using it, kind of. So, not bad. Not bad. I wonder, can we get it a little better? Sure, a little bit like that. Kind of. So. And then the back. Part of it just looks like a mess. You got this big old flap here. So, yeah. Just some of it's kind of off-putting. Still. Could have been worse. Could have been better. But still, all in all, it is not a horrible wheelie. I think it is pretty good. I do like it. I think it's one of the best iterations of 86 movie wheelie that we have gotten. You know, it fits all the aesthetic in robot mode. It fits all the aesthetics in vehicle mode, except for the fist sticking out. That's the only thing that's really brings down the vehicle mode. But otherwise, pretty good. And at this price point, I think it's definitely worth it. So, if you are looking for him, he is showing up in stores. I actually found this one at a Target, I believe. Yes, it was at a Target. I haven't spotted him at Walmart, but some have. He is available online and at places. I think Big Bad Toy Store might have him in stock, or they still have him on pre-order. You know, plenty of online sites to choose from. So, yeah. So that is going to be it for me. Hopefully you got some information to take you one way or the other if you want this figure. Definitely think he's a good addition. Not the best, not the greatest, but decent. So, yeah, that is going to be it for me. So, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.